You keep hearing me saying you need to start a business, you need to start a business, you need to start a business, but maybe you're wondering, okay, what kind of business should I start? What kind of business idea should I pursue? Where do I find clients? All of the tech, how do I set up my website? All of these things. Well, you have a lot of questions, and I have some answers for you. I have packaged your solution into a group program. In this group program that I call Skills to Cash, it's a 12-week program, and I get to walk you through the process of starting your own online business. If you don't have any ideas, no problem. If you have multiple ideas, no problem as well. Because the thing about a group program that is at least 3 months long is that you have the time to go through the foundations. This is not a program where I expect you to have everything set up already and now we're just going to work on your content plan, for example. No, in this group program, we are starting from zero. Wherever your zero is, whether it is that you don't have an idea, you don't know where to find clients, or maybe you have a lot of ideas, but you don't really know which one to go for. During these 3 months together, we're going to pick the best idea for you and the one that is the easiest. And I really want to emphasize on that because you can have a lot of business ideas, but some of them might be a little more complex than others. We don't want to pick that route. That's something that you can do in a few months, in a few years if you want. The purpose of this program, the purpose of Skills to Cash, is to find the easiest and simplest skills that you can package and turn into a service. In other words, how would you share what you already know, what you already have today to somebody who needs it right now? So it's not about you trying to polish your skills. It's not about you trying to get a new certification or a new degree. It's what you know right now at the level that you know right now. How can you share that with somebody who needs it as is right now? And yes, what you know is good enough. You know more than the average person on that topic, and that's why you can sell that service to other people. Now, you can sell this service in different ways. Some of you might be interested in selling your services through digital products. Maybe you don't really want to have one-on-one contacts with your clients, and that's fine. Maybe some of you are like, you know what, I want to charge premium pricing and I want to work one-on-one with my clients. That's perfect. Or maybe you're thinking about creating a cohort similar to Skills to Cash, a cohort where you're working with 5 people, 10 people, or even 50 people in that cohort. And that is also okay. So depending on your style and the topic that you're going to cover, you can pick the right path for yourself. Now, the thing about Skills to Cash is that even though we are a group, we are a cohort, we each have different paths. So your path might not be the other member's path. So as soon as you join, you are getting a one-on-one kickoff call with me where we start planning your own strategy. That's the strategy that we are going to implement during the 12 weeks together. I like the word implementation because I tend to plan a lot. Like I'm a planner by nature, but a plan is just a plan. It stays on paper. What's important is to implement, is to take action. Because maybe you've been thinking about that business idea for months, for years, but you never really took action. During Skills to Cash, we are going to take action. Whether you think that you don't have time to implement, or maybe you think that you don't know what to work on at this time, we have co-working sessions every single week where we come together and do the work. So it's a no excuse space where we actually take time to do the work. Even if you can't attend those co-working sessions, we have a whole week of implementation as well. So we have 3 weeks of coaching and then 1 week of implementation. 3 weeks of coaching, 1 week of implementation, 3 weeks of coaching, 1 week of implementation, and I'm going to add 2 additional weeks of implementation at the end of the program as well. Because again, what matters is implementation. That's the core of everything that you do. You might be knowledgeable about a lot of things, about building $1 million business, but if you don't take action, it just stays in your head, right? And so during the program, I want you to feel supported. I want you to be accountable. I want you to also be able to support the other ladies inside of the program, okay? We're all in this together to grow in our different paths. And because this is a 12-month program, we're going to be able to cover more topics than we are inside of my 30-day program. So we're going to talk about market research. We're going to talk about different ways you can monetize your expertise. We are going to be talking about email marketing. We're going to be talking about social media marketing. Obviously, we are going to be talking about funnels, automation, passive income, a lot of great topics. But again, depending on your path, some of them might be more interesting to you than others. So don't feel like you need to have the same business as me or somebody else in the group. We are going to craft the business that is right for you, that is right for your lifestyle. Whether you want to leave the country in December or next year, we want to be able to match the business to your lifestyle and not the lifestyle to the business. Okay, so all the information is going to be in the link in the description of this video. You are going to have all the details, but if you have any questions for me, make sure to comment under this video or send me a message on Instagram as well. That's perfect. You can also use payment plans if you're not able to pay in full. If you pay in full, you'll have extra one-on-one time with me. So everybody gets the kickoff call, right? Everybody gets the one-on-one kickoff call. But if you pay in full, you will also get a monthly one-on-one call with me. If you prefer to do the payment plan, I have a 3-month payment plan, but I also have a 12-month payment plan because I know that in the past that has been very helpful for my clients. So you have that flexibility. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. It's time to create new options for you and not to see a business like this big mountain that you're going to climb. A business doesn't have to be all about your website. It doesn't have to be all about the tech. It's really about how we can simplify the process of taking your skills and selling it to the right person. As simple as that. If you want to do it together, I invite you to join us inside Skills to Cash today.